Hello, YouTube. This is Jordan White, also BitTube and Codoscope. How are you doing? I just wanted to give you a little quick update here. See, I'm kind of short on time for the release date of Jack is Not Zappy, so I haven't really done much outside of a tile crawl. So, Jack is Not Zappy is going to become a rather exciting thing. A scripted podcast. You see, it's like a scripted podcast special. Like I just create this podcast, create the script, and almost as if I could just adapt it to podcast. Like it's just use this space here as a production department and record all the lines and edit and do what is essentially a movie where it's like you're listening to it and you're not really watching it, but you're listening to it. That was kind of what the people back in the old days with the radio had to listen to. You see, I wanted to make it a podcast because, funny enough, I actually developed this medium before. Back in 2004, I thought I could do my little audio shows, but I was treated as a radio show, and I thought it was trying to keep alive a dead medium or trying to resurrect a dead medium. And I thought it was the only other radio show besides Adventures in Odyssey, a radio program made by Focus on the Family located in Colorado. So I am surprised that the script, the podcast, I didn't know I was even on the cutting edge. I didn't know I was thinking forward to the future. I thought I was looking backward, but it's actually thinking forward. You know what Walt Disney said? Keep moving forward. And I was thinking, oh yes, let's Walt Disney. This is how I do it, man. So I looked forward. I didn't know I was on the cutting edge. Podcasts are becoming a big thing. I mean, the podcast is so much huge in popularity. But if you think about the whole scripted podcast thing, you'll see that scripted podcasts are only a fraction of all the podcasts you may hear. I mean, it's not like I'm just going to be doing an audiobook or anything like that. This is going to be a podcast where anyone who's subscribed to like YouTube Music or somehow knows how to set the audio on their YouTube thing, like you can only just listen to the audio of the program, can listen to the show and be immersed and try to imagine what the heck's going on in their head. How can you read this? There's no pictures. Some people use their imaginations. It's like trying to read a book. You're just actually listening to what's being heard. I of course, luckily, I have a bunch of friends. I'm more social, and I probably have a better way of adapting the script than you could possibly think. So, I could get a couple of people to record the lines. Yeah, I most likely my family. But I do have some friends which can also record lines. Of course, they're real super duper duper busy, so they may have to record lines at like the last minute. I'll have to ask them, when are you gonna get done with school for this semester, and they'll give me a good answer. And once they give me a good answer, I'll just invite them over to my house, saying you can record the lines, just say them into this computer, and then they'll record the lines, and I'll take them into Premiere Pro. And it's rather odd that we'd be using a video editing program to edit audio, but this is what I'm gonna be using. I'm going to be using Premiere Pro to edit an audio podcast, and I'm going to be exporting it as an MP3, so it's going to be compatible across the whole spectrum. But actually, this podcast is not going to go up on YouTube. It's only going to be BitTube exclusive, as I promised. You see, BitTube is this alternate platform to YouTube, and I could put a podcast up there, and it would pass as a BitTube video or audio. I'm just gonna have a little. It's gonna be audio. I can guarantee you it. This is gonna be an audio show. Of course, there will be a picture outline it, so it'll be like a video. But I want to have it audio. Trust me, it's gonna be a BitTube exclusive. Trust me, it's gonna sound good. I mean, not as good as what Gimlet Media produces, but it's gonna sound good. Jack is Not Zappy is gonna be a scripted podcast. Pretty innovative and interesting idea. Plus, it's also on the cutting edge. It's like a media disruptor, and I can be a media disruptor. Yet this is more targeted towards the whole family. So I'm not really R. No R. I don't curse. I don't put sex and nothing like that. I just want to have a good, interesting adventure. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make the podcast, and if anyone wants to adapt it into a show, then email me. Okay. Bye.